Hey everybody, Jackie Jean here with Jean Photography, and I'm super excited to share with you my Perfect Punch action set. What's cool about this one is not only are the actions cool, but it is available for Photoshop CS, CC, and Photoshop Elements. So this one action is actually compatible with all of those platforms. So Photoshop Elements 11 through 15, Photoshop Creative Cloud, and Photoshop CS2 through CS6. Alright, so real quick, I just want to show you, I'm going to run two actions, and this is just to give you an idea of how to use these the best way for your images. Alright, so the first thing I have right here, this is the paint on eye brightness and sharpening. So if you want to kind of make those eyes stand out just a little bit more, give them a little bit of pop, or even adding just a little bit more brightness to them, but yet not going overdone with those eyes, then this is the perfect action for you. So I'm going to go ahead and press play on this. And it's going to have this little pop-up window, and it's going to kind of give you instructions on what to do. So it says have your paintbrush set to 45% opacity to start with, and paint just the eyes, catch lights on the masked box, which is the box on the layer with the color set to white. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit continue. Alright, so we have our masked box right here, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my foreground color is set to white. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and paint on his eyes right there. And as you can see, it gave it just this nice little bit of brightness right there. Just makes them stand out even more. And what you can do after you paint them on is you can adjust the overall opacity as well. But I think I'm going to leave it at 100% here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to merge my layers together, and then I'm going to run another action. So I'm going to go to the Perfect Punch, and this is more of the Fuji film style. I love this action because especially Fuji is known for like the rich greens that it brings out, which is why I love this one. So I'm going to go ahead and run it. Alright, and as you can see, all the layers are masked right here. If the black and white ones I don't believe are masked, but you can always erase back in something if you need to, which I can run another one, that way you guys have an idea. So the Perfect Punch though, these are all masked, and like his skin's still a little bit on the green side from this, so I don't want to affect that. So what we'll do is we'll make sure our foreground is set to black, and let's change the opacity to about 47. I'm just going to paint on his skin, and that's just this mask box and the tone. So just reducing some of that green on his skin, and there we go, perfect. So and that's before and after. So if there's an adjustment, or if it's really too strong, or even if there's a spot that was too bright, just clicking on that mask box, making sure your color is set to black, and just painting down on that. And so what that's going to do is reduce the brightness there. If you wanted to reduce contrast anywhere, just painting those spots too. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and run a black and white now. So let's go ahead and do the Perfect Punch black and white. So we'll go ahead and press play. So there we go. Actually, there's really not that many adjustments that need to happen on this one. I don't have these masked. If you prefer to mask them, you can, which is just clicking on this box to add a mask. If you just want to leave it as is, you can do that too. And you can adjust the brightness, the richness, if you wanted it to be a little bit brighter too. You can adjust the opacity overall, and just kind of playing with each of the layers. So I'm actually going to go to the contrast, add just a little bit more contrast for a little bit more punch. And then there's the black and white. Oops, there we go. Kind of show you and before and after. Alright, so again, that was the Perfect Punch, and I am again excited about it, and I hope you are too. Thanks guys.